Good afternoon from Park Avenue. My name is Meilir Emrys and thank you for joining me for Sgorio's live English language coverage of this Genero Adran Premier match between Aberystwyth Town and the New Saints. If I was to say that these two clubs are currently experiencing contrasting fortunes, that would be something of an understatement. On the one hand, these are tough times for Aberystwyth Town supporters. After a 4-0 defeat by Britain Ferry Llansawe last night, the Black and Greens men's side have returned to their increasingly familiar position at the bottom of the Cymru Premier table. And a single win in the league season so far. Christchurch's women's team have likewise spent most of this term rooted to the foot of the Adran Premier. On the other hand, however, the New Saints are flying high. A look at the teams, and Christchurch makes two changes to the 11 that started last Sunday's 4-2 defeat to Cardiff City. Chelsea Herbert returns between the posts, replacing Sophie Steele, who was forced to leave the field after only 25 minutes a week ago. The other change sees Modlen Gwyn come into the midfield in place of Imogen Schofield. On the other hand, Shauna Duffy sticks with exactly the same team after last Sunday's home draw with Barrytown United. That means that the New Saints record appearance maker, Emily Ridge, is once again only given a place on the bench. Defender Tiggy Webb opened and closed the scoring in a 6-1 thrashing of Aberystwyth at Park Hall earlier in the season. So, as I said, it's been a tough start to this season for the women in black and green. But an encouraging performance last week, despite a defeat against Cardiff City, so they'll be looking to build on that this evening. So, a couple of players to watch this evening. Lleucu Mathias is likely to provide the main goal threat for the home side. She scored a total of 10 league and cup goals for the Seasiders last season and is a player in form, having netted 3 times in the last 2 appearances. And you saw on the screen there another 17-year-old who's been in and amongst the goals over the past few weeks. That's Lexi Jones. She's found a net in both of the New Saints' previous outings, and now has 4 goals in all to her name since joining from the FAW's Northern Academy over the summer. The referee for tonight, as you saw there, is Ryan Kenny from Swansea. He's only 28 years old now, but he's already been a qualified official for a long time. He actually passed the relevant refereeing exam when he was only 11 years old, which made him the youngest person in Britain to have done so. So Aberystwyth, in their usual colours of green and black, attacking from left to right in this first half as we look at it. An early throw-in for the visitors. Down by their own corner flag. Early pressure on the TNS goalkeeper. But the visitors get away with it. Becca Elliott nearly playing herself into trouble there. That's a good ball. It just bounced away from Lleucu Mathias. And Mathias then commits a foul. It's an encouraging start for the home team. Just a slightly heavy touch by Becca Elliott. She nearly paid the price for it. She's only actually conceded 5 goals in 6 games in the league this season. Got 2 clean sheets in the process. That's going to be a corner kick. First corner of the afternoon, and it's for the home side. Lleucu Mathias swings it in. Chantal Tia with a defensive header. And she chased the ball out and got there first as well. Great defensive work by the striker, tracking back. But at the moment, the visitors unable to get out of their own half. Contrast to Aberystwyth, they've only lost once in the league so far this season. And that was to Cardiff City, the reigning champions. Seeing a screen there. Latest score from the men's English FA Cup. 1-1 between Harrogate and Wrexham. Wrexham have just equalised, I'm told. Long ball forward, down the left channel. Matthias after it. Sophie Phillips. She thought she dealt with the threat. Hadn't quite done so. Cross comes in, straight out for a goal kick in the end. Another quick update from their FA Cup game. Thought Wrexham had equalised, they hadn't. It's actually been disallowed for offside. So they still trail Harrogate by 1-0. Cross this time flies in to the side netting. It was Lily Morley Hughes tried to get the ball across. At the moment, the visitors really failing to get a foothold in this game. It's been all Aberystwyth in these early encounters. Mentioned that the New Saints' only defeat in the league so far came against reigning champions Cardiff City. Away from that, we've had a number of very impressive results. Started the season with big wins away to Barry Town, and then a 6-1 thrashing of Aberystwyth at Park Hall. The most impressive result that they've had so far was a 5-0 victory away at Swansea City 3 weeks ago. That really was a statement of intent, if there ever was one. And that's the woman who's leading the way for the New Saints, Shauna Duffy. Both the head coach and the head of women's and girls football at Park Hall. Trying to lead something of a green and white revolution in this first season that the New Saints are playing as a semi-professional outfit. That's Chris Church. Joined the coaching staff here at Aberystwyth over the summer, having spent the previous 11 years with Swansea City. And had 2 spells during that time as the manager of the women's team there. Safe to say that he's had a tough start to his time at Park Avenue. But his team have started confidently this afternoon. Not the best clearance there. Chambers. Ball chipped forward by Josie Pugh. Ball comes back to her. Yaba, number 2. Rejoined the club from Beru over the season and has already established herself as an integral part of this Aberystwyth side. And the home team will have a free kick here. Quite a threatening position. That's the foul. Not much in it, to be honest. Mr. Kenny, the referee, saw enough. Kick taken by Hannah Davis. Ball headed back across goal. It's a defensive header, and it wasn't a good one. Yet again, the New Saints gets away with it. Seems to have been a foul in there anyway. Another look at it. Well, again, didn't seem to be much in that. More of an awkward fall, more than anything else. So the injury may be genuine for Tiggy Webb, who's now back on her feet. Not sure if it's a free kick, though. And it does actually look like it's just going to be a drop ball to restart the game. Look at the other scores from the Genero Adran Premier earlier this afternoon. Swansea beat Cardiff Met by 4-0. Cardiff, the league leaders, another win for them, 3-0 against Barry. And Wrexham overcoming that shaky start to the season with a fine 3-0 victory against Britain Ferry Llanzawel. That defeat, the heavy defeat that Cardiff Met have suffered, actually means that Aberystwyth, before kicking a ball even this afternoon, have moved off the bottom of the Adran Premier table. For now, anyway. Ball chip forward over the defence. Modlin Gwyn and Jess gone a fraction too early. Caught offside. But without creating any major problems for Beck Elliott between the sticks for the New Saints, it's fair to say that the home team have had the best of this first 10 minutes. And here they come again. Ball chip forward. Morley Hughes after it. Keeps the ball in play. Shepherded down towards the corner flag, though. Good defending by Grace Dunkley. Grace Dunkley, versatile defender. Cumber Youth International, who actually made her New Saints debut against Aberystwyth back in February. And something of a cracker, that finished 3-3 here at Park Avenue. And actually, it was an important result because it ensured that Aberystwyth Town finished, or went on to play in the Championship Conference, the top 4 of the Adran Premier during the second half of last season. And that happened at the expense of the New Saints. Quick feet by Chantel Tier. First time, really, this afternoon, the visitors on the front foot and coming forward. Maria Francis-Jones wins the corner. Visitors' first corner of the afternoon. Now better deal with the danger. Official corner, headed on, then cleared. Anna Davis took too much time over the ball there. Chantel Tier has dispossessed her. Tries to thread the ball inside towards Lexi Jones. That was blocked. It has come out to Maria Francis-Jones. Can't keep the ball in play. Now a final score from that FA Cup game. And Wrexham are out of the Cup in the first round, defeated 1-0 by Harrogate Town. Disappointing results for the North Walians. Newport also eliminated from the Cup at the first hurdle yesterday. Leah Lewis, the New Saints captain, dispossessed there. Lily Morley-Hughes working hard to detain possession in midfield. Maudlin Gwynn is then dispossessed. Neither side really holding on to possession at the moment. Scrappy little period of the game. Long direct ball forward. No joy that time for Maria Francis-Jones. The ball came back to her. Risky ball inside there, but it worked. Now the visitors look to make progress down this left flank. Again, they're denied. But the New Saints finally seeing some more possession now. There's something of a shaky start. And they're coming forward here. Helen Evans on a charge down the middle. Try to find Grace Dunkley. Through ball. Too close to Chelsea Herbert, however. Quarter of an hour gone in mid-Wales. Remain scoreless. Be a free kick for the home team. That's shove in the back. It was Shauna Chambers who was sent flying. Not much doubt about that. Helen Evans was the culprit. Free kick on the halfway line. Not the best one, but the ball does arrive at the feet of Lily Morley-Hughes in the end. She couldn't do anything with it. Throw in for Aber. Headed on. Heikki Mathias crowded out in the end. But Maria Francis-Jones slid in. Dangerously, according to the referee. Mr. Kenny just having a quick word with it. Nothing more than that at this point. It's a physical challenge to start with on Heikki Mathias. And that was a jump in. She didn't catch the Abed player. who was deemed dangerous enough for a free kick. And that free kick lands straight in the hands of Beck Elliott. Not Hannah Davis's best effort. Francis Jones. Long, hopeful ball forward. Aber trying to make some headway, being forced back. Ball forward in the end, goes straight to Sophie Phillips. She hits it to no man's land. Two. So forward to Modley Hughes. Heavy touch there by the fullback. Tilda Edge. She got away with it. Francis Jones intercepts. Wins the throw-in. She has a senior international cap for Wales, does Maria Francis Jones. Formerly of Cardiff City Ladies and Manchester City. Won a solitary cap in a friendly against Estonia at the racecourse 4 years ago. Her signing over the summer was seen as something of a statement of intent by the New Saints as they became semi-professional. Quick feet by Lexi Jones. The pass too heavy. No way Poppy Kendrick-Jones was going to be able to control that. Here come the visitors again. Lexi Jones into the penalty area. Lexi Jones just waited a split second too late before pulling the trigger. And the first real shot in anger this afternoon is blocked. The ball out for a corner kick. Lexi Jones left Beth Roberts in a wake. But it was Libby Isaac who came back with a block. Libby Isaac wears number 9. She's actually a defender though, as she showed there. Another corner for the New Saints. It's a deeper one this time. Back header at the back post, gets the ball clear. Tia keeps it in play. Trapped down by the corner flag at the moment. Trying to get away, forced back. Tiggy Webb inside. Good defensive pressure by Aberystwyth, pushing the visitors all the way back. New Saints being forced to try to start again, right from their defensive third. So Scorio will be on S4C tomorrow night as usual. Our weekly highlights programme will be on at 9:30 and will feature the best of the weekend's action from both the JD Cymru Premier and the Genero Adran Premier as well. And this week we'll also have the shortlist for October's Goal of the Month. Then looking on to Thursday, it's the latest chapter of the New Saints men's team's European adventure. We'll have highlights, extended highlights of their game against Shamrock Rovers at 10 o'clock. And then next Saturday, our next live game from the JD Cymru Premier will be between Cardiff Met and Bala Town. That's at 5 o'clock. Next Saturday, we're back here at Park Avenue. It remains goalless as we reach halfway through the first half. Lexi Jones Ball hits across the field. Francis Jones. Clearance. Goes straight to Tilly Edge on the halfway spot. Visitors playing the ball across the back, deep in their own half. Was asking for trouble, that. Clearance hit. Shaky Matthias. Eventually, TNS coming forward. Good tackle. Wonderfully timed by Rebecca Matthias, the home team captain. Phillips gets it forward. Chambers stole the ball back and found Lily Modley Hughes. Modley Hughes' cross. Cleared out by Leah Lewis, the new Saints captain, for the corner. Ball low one down the corridor of uncertainty, forcing Lewis to concede a corner. Ball headed back in, dealt with again at that near post, and the shot in the end. It's an ambitious one from outside the area, always going wide. Cleverly done initially there by Chantel Tier to keep the ball alive. Ball falls to Lexi Jones. Not the best pass from her. Chambers gets a head in. But again, it's a little period of the game when neither side seems to be able to keep hold of possession. Foul this time on Tilly Edge. Free kick taken quickly. Dunkley. Low cross. Cleared out as far as Leah Lewis. Long hoof down the field this time, getting the ball to safety. Shaky Matthias trying to make something of it. The ball fell for just a second to Modlin Gwyn. Hannah Davis then stole it back, but again, Aber unable to hold on to the ball, having done so well to win it initially. Ball down the channel for Poppy Kenrick Jones to chase. Couldn't get there. Chris Church on his feet, making sure that that throw-in went his team's way. Gave the signal immediately to the assistant referee on that far side. Not that there was much doubt about it anyway. Long throw by Matthias. Didn't find the intended recipient though. An effort from distance. Snapshot by Poppy Kendrick-Jones. The ball broke to her. She noticed that Chelsea Herbert was off her line. And it wasn't a bad effort, was it? Just not high enough to catch Herbert out. Quick thinking, nevertheless, by Kendrick-Jones. Shaky Matthias. Ball intercepted by Kendrick-Jones. Tia with a cross. Josie Poo got her foot to it. And the ball runs out in the end for the goal kick. Fair to say, it's been something of a scrappy opening half an hour here in mid-Wales. It's the visitors who have had the two main efforts at goal. First blocked, the other one a long-range effort. That didn't quite catch out Chelsea Herbert. But it remains 0-0. Good ball, that. Down the right wing. Tia just lost control. Poor clearance, though. And the shot forces a save out of Chelsea Herbert. Again, ball falling to Poppy Kendrick-Jones. She was more than happy to have a shot there. The bounce nearly deceived Chelsea Herbert, but it's just a corner in the end. The New Saints' third of the evening. The option of the short corner taken. And then a deep cross. And whatever Maria Francis-Jones was trying with the header didn't quite work out. Aberystwyth trying to play the ball back. The ball out of the back on the floor. And they've given possession away. Tia gets it on to Francis-Jones. A shot blocked. She'll keep the ball in play. Francis-Jones. Tia. Quick feet by her into the area. Looking for support. Clever ball inside. And Leah Lewis hit the shot well, and it was on target. They're just too close to Chelsea Herbert. But the visitors are starting to get the better of things. And in fairness, Aberystwyth creating problems for themselves there. Tiki Webb couldn't keep the ball in play.
A couple of yards, Green, couple of yards, you got. Start there, then come on.
Josie Poo with a throw. Ball comes back to her. Poo was strong there. Modlin Gwyn keeps the ball in play initially, and then wins a corner. Matthias towards the near post. Big shout for handball there. The referee not interested. And hopefully see that again. Well, Chantel Tia's hand was up. Get a better angle of it here. Seen them given, but not this time. And here is Chantel Tia. Ball forward, finds Poppy Kendrick-Jones. Kendrick-Jones with a cross, cleared out. Shaky Matthias, first of the loose ball. Did well. Matthias turning there. And again, changing direction of play. Nearly lost possession that time though. Here come the New Saints again. Dunkley after this one. And the ball ricochets out off Grace Dunkley for a goal kick. Thomas Peaver, first team assistant manager, in conversation with Shauna Duffy there. On the New Saints bench. Who plays it inside? It's Libby Isaac, a centre-back who wears number 9 for the home side. Libby Isaac, this is quite a record. She's played every minute of Aber's last 33 league games. Hasn't missed a league game for nearly 2 years. That gives you some idea of how important she is to this Aberystwyth town side. Lexi Jones battling with Josie Pugh. It'll be a throw for the visitors down by the corner flag. 10 minutes to go in the first half. And that was poor. An enforced error there, relieving the pressure on that man's team. See how frustrated Libby Isaac was with that missed kick. Ball hits across the field by Helen Evans. Frances Jones couldn't quite beat the defender, and the last touch was hers, so it'll be a goal kick. Morley Hughes got there before Dunkley. The through ball finds Shaky Matthias right out on the left touchline. Matthias just trod on the ball at the vital moment and then conceded a foul. It's a shame for the home team. There's half a chance there. Free kick chipped across the back. Something of a risky tactic. Evans shoots that ball out wide. It's a good ball. TNS couldn't make the most of it, though. They will have a throw-in, which Maria Francis-Jones takes quickly. Finds Chantel Tia. Tia cuts inside. Clever little ball. Found Lexi Jones. But the woman in form couldn't find the net this time, a shot wide of the target. A wonderfully weighted pass through by Chantel Tia. Lexi Jones just fluffed the lines a bit there. Couldn't get a foot around it. Two TNS players getting each other's way a bit there. Tilly Edge kept the concentration and kept possession. Francis Jones. Her cross was partially blocked. Again, Lexi Jones didn't quite get the connection that she was hoping for on that volley. Very easy for Chelsea Herbert. Chelsea Herbert, formerly of Swansea City, followed Chris Church to Aberystwyth over the summer. And a tough start to a time at Park Avenue. Conceded 14 goals in the first 3 league games of the season. So much casual defending there, but it worked out. New Saints were making progress down the left until that pass ran out for a throw-in. Kendrick Jones. The pass doesn't find a mark. Helen Evans. Ball forward from her. Just ran past Chantel Tia as we go into the last 5 minutes of this first period. Free kick for Aber. Chance for the home side to put the visitors under some pressure. Ball hit forward towards the New Saints penalty area. Easily dealt with, though. Matthias forced backwards, but did well. Rebecca Matthias then. An aimless ball forward. And that's increasingly become the story of this first half for Aberystwyth. After a good start, crunching tackle there by Beth Roberts. And it was a fair tackle, but it's the Aberystwyth player who's come out of it worst. She clearly needs some treatment. See it again. Chantel Tia on the run. It was a good tackle. But Chantel Tia clattered into Beth Roberts. So a slight break in play while Roberts gets some treatment. Wonder if they're discussing that earlier penalty shot. We'll see it again here. Now the shot came at Chantel Tia from close quarters and at some pace. but a hand was up and the ball clearly struck that hand. But nothing given. And after an initial shout, to be honest, the Aberystwyth players didn't complain that much about it. Play restarts. Possession presented back to the New Saints. Sophie Phillips given some freedom to move forward. Pass doesn't find a mark, however. Libby Isaac now venturing up towards halfway. And then I almost don't need to say it's an aimless ball forward. And the half a chance comes to nothing. Isaac in again, sliding tackle. Not for the first time this evening by Maria Francis-Jones. That was clean this time, though. And here she is again, the Welsh international. Pass inside, put Helen Evans under some pressure. She did well. Tia with a cross. Straight into the arms of Chelsea Herbert, however. So we're into the last minute of the first half, which feels that it really hasn't quite got going yet. So the New Saints have increasingly had the better of things as the half has worn on. Chelsea Herbert has only had to make a couple of saves in reality. Is there a chance for Aberystwyth here? Maria Ewers was after it. It was never going to get there, really. 2 minutes to be added on. Most of that because of the treatment that Beth Roberts had to receive a few minutes ago. She's back on her feet, by the way, and is continuing. She's a tough cookie, is Beth Roberts, also plays rugby. Now then, chance. No, there wasn't. It was offside. Just for a moment, it looked like Modlin Gwyn was going to get free. The high hanging ball forward. It's impossible for us to tell from that angle if Modlin Gwyn was offside or not. But that's the decision that was given. Maria Francis-Jones on the charge. Finds Chantel Tia, the little pass inside to Kendrick Jones. She went herself when there were options in the middle. And it was unlikely to be Chelsea Herbert at a near post, although she did hit it well. Did Poppy Kendrick Jones. She's been very much to the fore in this second quarter. The New Saints number 42. Only started in the league for the first time last Sunday. Having joined from the Wolves Academy in July. Is there time for one last attack before the break? Ball heaved forward. Beth Roberts tries to get her foot in, but Helen Evans hits it forward. And with that, Mr. Kenny brings the first half to an end. Couple of shots in anger from the New Saints. One penalty shout for Aberystwyth, but nothing much else to shout about. And the score at half-time in Park Avenue, as you see on the screen there, is Aberystwyth Town 0, the New Saints 0. We'll be back with the second half in about a quarter of an hour. Welcome back to Park Avenue for the second half of Aberystwyth Town against the New Saints in the Genero Adran Premier. Goalless at the break, and as you can see, the visitors made one change at the break, and somewhat surprisingly, it's Poppy Kendrick-Jones, the forward, who's left the field. And in her place, Caitlin Chapman has come on, a Northern Ireland under-19 international who scored in both league games against Aberystwyth last season, including a late winner at Park Hall a year ago. Almost to the day, that game on the 5th of November 2023 finished 4-3 for the New Saints. Caitlin Chapman scored twice, including the decisive goal in injury time at the end of the game. We understand that the switch made by Shauna Duffy is a tactical one, so no injury to Poppy Kendrick-Jones, who was very much to the fore for the New Saints during that first half. And straight away, the visitors come forward at the beginning of the second period. But get it away. Chambers. Hannah Davis. It's the ball forward. It's it back now. Jakey Matthias. Finds Chambers in the centre circle. Josie Pugh outside her. Somewhat hopeful chip forward. Didn't quite work out. And neither did that ball down the right channel by the New Saints. Heavy pass there though inside. Presents possession back to the visitors. Long ball forward. Maria Francis-Jones isn't going to get to that. So the second half starting in very much the same vein as the first period finished. It's a scrappy old game at the moment. And you'd think, well, the home team would be happiest with this scoreline. They've only picked up 1 point in the league so far this season. That was from a goalless draw against Cardiff Met 3 weeks ago. And as I mentioned, Cardiff Met have actually fallen below Aberystwyth earlier this afternoon. They're below Aber now on goal difference after that defeat to Swansea City. Ball just ran away from both Chantel Tia, who was in a more central position at the beginning of the second half. She couldn't get to it, neither could the substitute, Caitlin Chapman. Shauna Duffy on her feet, as she tends to be throughout the game. Herbert with a goal kick. Didn't really get enough purchase on that one. And the ball now coming back towards her goal. Chapman's cross dealt with. There's a throw-in for the visitors. In the attacking third. Plenty of room for Tia to turn. Chantel Tia eventually Sprays the ball out wide to Francis Jones, who beats Davis. The low cross in. Didn't find the original intent of the recipient. And that could have gone anywhere in the end. We'll see it again. Francis Jones was clearly trying to find Lexi Jones. The ball did come to the number 11 in the end. After Chelsea Herbert spilt it, the goalie reacted quickly. Got her hands on the ball in the end. Sophie Phillips. Long ball forward. Finds the number 9 this time. High ball into the area by Tia. Once again, Aberystwyth get it away. Isaac got a foot in. Tilly Edge. Takes the throw in. Having let the ball run out. Here she is again. Matilda Edge on the charge now. Pass at the end just wasn't good enough, however. Maria Francis Jones again. Well, nearly got past Hannah Davis. But Hannah Davis tripped her that time. Conceded a free kick. Francis Davis gives a signal. Herbert's got it, punched it clear. Is there a chance now for the home team to break? Shauna Chambers hits it forward. Elliott gets it away. Another look at the final scores from earlier this afternoon in the Genero Adran Premier. Swansea with a convincing victory against Cardiff Met. Cardiff also picking up 3 points against Barry Town. And Wrexham 3, Biton Ferry Llansamwel 0. What can the New Saints do here? Tia's shot hits the bar. She struck that well, Chantel Tia. Another shot comes in now, and that's only just over. And the visitors are turning the screw here at Park Avenue. So close. Chelsea Herbert was beaten. Just a few inches too high from Chantel Tia's perspective. Big escape for Aberystwyth. And here come the visitors again. Lexi Jones into the area. Good save. Is there a rebound? No, there isn't. That was well hit by Lexi Jones. And Chelsea Herbert did well. Lexi Jones was allowed to inch her way into the penalty area. Made room for herself and struck it well. And from that angle, we can see that the ball actually moved a bit in the air as well. Which could easily have fooled the goalkeeper. Chelsea Herbert kept their eye on it. Thank you, Matthias. Battles her way forward. Couldn't get past Leah Lewis. Throw in taken quickly. Over the shoulder by Hannah Davis. Finds Stacey Matthias. Hannah Davis turns. Did well. Moved in field. Created room for herself. And found Maria Evers. Careless play by the New Saints. And Ewers has stolen possession. Beats Matilda Edge, gets the cross in. Not dealt with first time by the goalie. And that could have gone absolutely anywhere. It looked like Becca Elliott had soap on her gloves. Took her 3 attempts to get hold of the ball. But eventually, it fell into her hands. It was his cross. I think Elliott tried to punch it initially. Wasn't a good punch. And eventually the ball came back to her. Off Sophie Phillips. Free kick now for Aberystwyth. Shaky Matthias preparing to take it. 3 in the wall for the New Saints. Goes in towards the back post. And it just evaded the striker. So close. I think it was Lily Morley-Hughes who jumped in. Just a fraction of a second too late. But it's been a lively first 10 minutes or so at the beginning of the second half. Both teams coming close. But the deadlock remains to be broken. Lewis. Finds Dunkley. Dunkley couldn't beat Morley-Hughes, however. Aberystwyth look to break. Give possession away. Herbert launches it downfield. Ball falls to Matthias in the end. But here come the New Saints now, down the right with Chapman. Chapman across, great ball by her. Ball back out to Caitlin Chapman, plenty of time for her. Chance on the back post, and somehow it's pulled wide. A glorious opportunity for the visitors. The ball fell to Grace Dunkley on the back stick. Cross Going on via a deflection off Libby Isaac. And Grace Dunkley, who has scored once this season, should have got a second. There might have been a slight deflection, in fairness. I think it was Lily Morali-Hughes who jumped in at just the right time, and it is a corner for the New Saints. And it was vital that Chelsea Herbert got a hand to that one. That might well have been curling in directly. Ball falling right under Herbert's crossbar. It's a forest of players waiting for it. The goalkeeper punching it clear. Danger not over, however. Maria Francis-Jones now beats two Aber players and hits the ball right across the face of goal. Well, she was hoping that someone, anyone in a white and green shirt would have been attacking that one. But no one did. And Aberystwyth breathe again. She did so well, did Maria Francis-Jones, the Welsh international. Ball out again to Maria Francis-Jones. She cuts in field this time, along the line of the penalty area. Forced back. Finds Chapman outside her. Chapman now cutting inside. Little pass. Finds Tia. And Chantal Tia couldn't quite keep it in play. And now we're gone here in mid-Wales. Still goalless between Aberystwyth and the New Saints. With the New Saints, they're coming closer and closer. And Chantal Tia lets one fly this time. It's also a big game, as you may know, going on in the Premier League in England this afternoon. It's finished 1-1 between Manchester United and Chelsea. Bruno Fernandes penalty cancelled out 4 minutes later by a Moises Caicedo volley. Lovely strike it was too. Chelsea Herbert, understandably taking her time, just trying to slow things down. It's been a tough 5 minutes or so for Aberystwyth. Goalkeeper, experienced enough just to slow things down, slow the pace of the game down. Try to break the momentum that the New Saints have. What's that man thinking? Had over an hour, no changes made by Chris Church so far. And a quick chat with the assistant referee over on that left touchline. Oh, lovely feet by Chaplin. And the shot straight at the goalie by Caitlin Chapman. Here she is again. Lovely ball. Finds Maria Francis-Jones out by the corner flag. She wins a throw-in. Francis-Jones. Little pass inside to Chantel Tia. Francis Jones with a cross in the end. Wasn't the best. Although Chelsea Herbert did take an eye off it for just a split second. No damage done, however. Helen Evans battling away forward. She was having her shirt tugged by Bethan Roberts. Bethan Roberts is the first player this afternoon to see yellow. She concedes a free kick in a dangerous position here for the visitors. Bethan Roberts is now one of the three in the wall. Ball played out wide. Cross. Well dealt with. Good defensive header, that. Brave work by Libby Isaac. That ball had gone out. Chelsea Herbert is down in her own 6-yard box. Seems to need some treatment. As I mentioned at the start, Aberystwyth lost one of their goalkeepers to injury last weekend. She was Sophie Steele. Mia Gleave took her place for her first appearance for the first 11. She's on the bench again this afternoon. Will her services be required? We'll see. In the meantime, Aberystwyth are making the change anyway. Their first change of the afternoon. Hannah Davis leaves the fray, and Ellen Jones takes her place for the final quarter. Ellen Jones, 19-year-old defender, is making her third appearance of the season, all three of them as a substitute. Will there be any further changes? Chelsea Herbert still receiving some treatment. So it's already November. Well, that means that later in the month we'll have the final round of men's internationals for this year. Craig Bellamy's Cymru with 2 games to go in their UEFA Nations League campaign. As you can see, the first of them is away to Turkey on Saturday, the 16th of November. And then 3 nights later, Cymru host Iceland in their final game of that Nations League campaign. Both those games will be live and exclusive on S4C. Scorio's coverage, providing you with the only place that you can see Cymru's men's international team in action. Hefty challenge there by Bethan Roberts. She's already been booked, of course, so we'll see that again. Well, that was clumsy, to say the least. Bethan Roberts maybe a bit lucky. She wasn't on a last warning before, she definitely is now. Francis Jones. Couldn't find one of the teammates that time. Takes a throw. Two Aber players nearly getting each other's way. Will it be Isaac? Hoofs the ball out for another throw in. Taking Matthias, stealing the ball off Sophie Phillips and leaving her in a wake. Matthias couldn't beat Tiggy Webb, however. Sophie Phillips caught sleeping there for just a second. Taking Matthias, nearly made her pay. Alan Jones, the substitute, with a throw. He runs through to the waiting hands of Beck Elliott. 20 minutes to go in Aberystwyth. It remains scoreless here. As it stands, the New Saints had finished the weekend in third in the table. If they were to get a goal here and claim the victory, they would leapfrog Swansea City and go back into second, the position in which they started the weekend. It is very tight between second and fifth in the table. Only 2 points separate Swansea City in that second position and Barry Town in fifth. And as I'm sure you know, only the top 4 will go forward to compete in the Championship Conference in the second half of the season. So one of those teams will miss out. And Wrexham, well, they're only 6, but they're only 2 points behind Britain Ferry Llansamel, who are currently in 4th. So the race is very much on. At the other end of the table, however, Aberystwyth Town's hopes of reaching the top 4 for the second season in succession are quickly fading. Having said that, a point this afternoon would be very welcome for the Seasiders. It would only be their second point of the season. It's still early on in the season, of course, but only one team will be going down. Only one team will be relegated at the end of the season. So every point counts. And Aber would be off the bottom with a point this afternoon. But there's still nearly 20 minutes to play. Plenty can happen in that time. It's the New Saints who have looked the most likely. And they're coming forward now. Chapman with a little touch. It was Leah Lewis who swung at it from distance. The shot was blocked. And after that lively start to the second period, things have slowed down a bit here. These teams met 3 times last season. A total of 17 goals scored over those 3 games. 2 in the League One, in the Welsh Cup. Also 7 goals scored in the previous meeting between the 2 sides earlier this season. That game wasn't as close, however, as the previous 3. 6 of those 7 goals scored by the New Saints. At this point, the visitors would happily make do with 1 goal this afternoon.
White, white.
Francis Jones with a throw. Chapman. She's looked lively since she's come on at half-time. Passed and find the mark this time, however. Rebecca Mathias sets the ball forward. Ball out for a throw. That will allow the New Saints to make their second change of the afternoon. Emily Ridge comes on. The New Saints record appearance maker. Also one of the top scorers last term. Scored 13 goals in all competitions, 7 of those in the league. She's already scored twice this season in the Welsh Cup against Rhyl, 1879. What difference can her experience make in this last quarter of an hour? Here's Lexi Jones, who left the fray, by the way. Evans with a little pass to Tia. Ellen Jones hits it away. Only as far as Leah Lewis. Chapman nearly found Francis Jones. Chantel Tia back on her feet. Mr. Kenny, the referee, just checking on it. TNS number 9 clearly stating that she didn't need any kind of treatment. Just needed a second. Cross, which Chelsea Herbert did not come for. It was an inviting ball in by Maria Francis Jones, not for the first time this afternoon. But again, not for the first afternoon. There was no one from her team at the other end to meet it. Ball hit forward again. This time, Francis Jones lets it run out for a corner. Aberystwyth making another change. Jessica Baker forward, preparing even to come on. As you can see, it's Maria Ewers, the 15-year-old who's left. It was actually scored Aber's goal against the New Saints early in the season. Jessica Baker, she has plenty of experience, the 29-year-old. It's very much a like-for-like change by the home side. Hoof downfield to no man's land by Lily Morley Hughes. That just at least alleviates the pressure for a moment. And Aber nearly won the ball back, and they will have a free kick. And there's a yellow card. Here was Chantel Tia with a foul. We'll see it again. Tia just trod on the Aberystwyth player's foot. The foul took place right beside the Aberystwyth bench, which allowed Chris Church to let the referee know what exactly he thought of the challenge. So the Aberystwyth player still down, receiving treatment. Don't think there was much malice in that challenge. Tia just a bit late. There does seem to be some concern here for the Aberystwyth player. Still flat out on her back. So, another reminder that Scorio's weekly highlights programme will be back at 9:30 tomorrow evening on S4C. All the weekend's highlights alongside October's Goal of the Month competition. And then on Thursday, the focus is on the New Saints men's team as they face Shamrock Rovers in their third group game in the UEFA Conference League. And then next Saturday at 5, the race for the top 6 in the Cymru Premier continues as Cardiff Met welcome Abala to King Coed campus. That game is going to be live online from 5 o'clock, and you can also access it if you've got a smart television. We're into the last 10 minutes. Can either side here find a way to break the deadlock? It's the visitors who have looked most likely. But Aberystwyth clearly still very much in this. Free kick for the New Saints. It was Lily Morley-Hughes who's hobbling backwards there. She was the injured party a few seconds ago. Ball back into the area. Was that a handball? Yes, it was. And the penalty given. The ball bounced up and struck Josie Pugh's arm. And the referee had no doubt about it. We'll see it again. And Josie Pugh rather, did have her arm up as she jumped back. And the penalty given. So here's the chance. It's going to be Leah Lewis to take the penalty. The New Saints captain. Leah Lewis sends Chelsea Herbert the wrong way. And with 8 minutes to go, the New Saints have made the breakthrough. Leah Lewis, who scored the decisive penalty in the shootout at the end of last season's Welsh Cup quarter-final between these sides. And she made no mistake that time either. Gave Chelsea Herbert the eyes and sent her the wrong way. He stood the ball very calmly in the back of the net, right in the corner. And having hobbled on for a few minutes, Lily Morley-Hughes does now leave. And as you can see, she's in considerable pain. And it's actually her knee that she's injured, rather than her foot. Fiona Evans on to take her place. Fiona Evans herself returning after an injury she sustained back in April. Only made her first appearance of the season last week. Fiona Evans was actually on the bench at Newtown yesterday, alongside Colin Caton and his management team, because when she's not playing for Aberystwyth women, Fiona Evans is also the physio for Ballatown's men's team.
Let's go. Let's go.
She's very experienced, the 35-year-old.
Let's go.
This is her 18th season as a player, Fiona Evans. She recently scored for the reserves against Welshpool Town in the Central Wales FA Cup. And Aberystwyth could do with her scoring for the first 11 in the last 5 minutes of this game. Yet another chance for Maria Francis-Jones to swing the ball into the Aberystwyth penalty area. She gives a signal. Curls it in towards the back post. Nearly fell for Caitlin Chapman. Herbert hits it long. It's going to be a throw-in for the New Saints. Aberystwyth trapped in their own half at the moment. As I mentioned, this would be a big, hard-fought win for the New Saints. Would see them move back up to second in the Adran Premier table. Keep the pressure on the champions, Cardiff City. As it stands, there's only going to be 2 points between Cardiff City and the New Saints at the end of the 7th round of games. Aberystwyth will remain off the bottom, but only on goal difference and only by a single goal. Another goal for the New Saints would change everything. But here come Aberystwyth. There's a real chance here. What a tackle that was to deny Heiki Mathias. A real last-ditch effort by Helen Evans. You can see the corner. And that was the chance, wasn't it, for Aberystwyth to hit back. They do have a corner now, which the New Saints get away. And there's a chance here on the break. Emily Ridge, not the best pass across. We're trying to find Caitlin Chapman. Francis-Jones with a little pass on to Tia. Ball just got stuck under her feet. Aber, as you'd expect at this point, in a hurry to restart the game. But again, the ball falls to Emily Ridge. Ridge cuts inside. And Chapman let the ball run to Leah Lewis. But the TNS captain fluffed the lines completely there, because that was a real chance. And all of a sudden, Aberystwyth are looking very, very tired. Leah Lewis had more time there than she probably realised. She could have put the game to bed. Josie Pugh with a throw. Again, the new Saints steal the ball. And anyway will do now. Just a kick forward to win some territory. Pin Aberystwyth back in their own corner. There'll be 4 additional minutes. We're into the first of them now. So there's plenty of time for Aber to get an equaliser. But they need to get the ball down to the end of the pitch to do that. Chapman's touch. No one in green and white hoops in front of her, though. Herbert. Big kick down the field, bounces on. Matthias after it. But here come the new Saints again. Ball forward too strong for Chapman. Francis Jones did well to win the header initially and then keep the ball in play. Helen Evans battling away forward. But Rebecca Matthias got her foot in. The throw bounced over Emily Ridge and out for a goal kick. There's no thought of playing it short now and trying to play it out to the back on the floor. Long kick down the field, trying to gain some territory quickly, the home team. Ball hit forward. Maria. Francis Jones got in the way. But eventually the ball comes to Matthias. She runs into the defender, however. Ridge after this one. Libby Isaac. Protected the ball. Let it run back to a goalkeeper. Fiona Evans, right out on that right touchline, looking for support, wins a throw in. Is this the chance? Evans takes a throw in quickly. Pugh tries to hit it forward towards the penalty area, but again, the New Saints get it away. Tired swing at the ball by Rebecca Matthias, the home captain. She does get a throw in the end, but the seconds are ticking away now. We're in to the 4th and final minute of additional time. Ball breaks to Beth Roberts for a second. Surely this one will be launched forward. It's now or never for Aberystwyth. It's increasingly looking like never. Especially after that foul by Bethan Roberts. He's on a yellow card. And she's very quick to depart the scene, because after having that yellow, She also made another clumsy challenge. And that was something of a body check. So Mr. Kenny keeps his cards in his pocket on this occasion. Ball it forward. We throw in for the new Saints. We've played nearly 5 minutes over the 90 now. Surely that's it. The referee must have a word with someone on the Aberystwyth bench. Someone said something they shouldn't. Yellow card being flashed to one of the Aberystwyth coaching staff. Is there time for one late dramatic twist? This needs to get down the field if there's going to be. The ball is hit forward. Shaky Matthias after it for the home side. Eventually, though, it falls to Chapman, who gives it away for just a second. Play continues. No foul on Jess Baker. And there it is, the final whistle, and it confirms that it's the new Saints that take all 3 points this afternoon. A hard-fought victory sees them move up to second in the table, close the gap on Cardiff City to just 2 points. And here are the decisive moments. The handball, firstly, that led to the penalty, and then the penalty itself, which was netted by the new Saints captain, Leah Lewis. So there we are, confirmation of the final score here at Park Avenue. Aberystwyth Town 0, the new Saints 1. Thank you for joining me, Meilir Emrys. We'll see you again soon.